Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and happy June. Also, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Liv and I make everyday classics vegan with a twist, and I'm so glad you're here. So today I am just showing you a classic summer recipe, which is a pasta salad, but this one is just so extra delicious. It's got some like cooked veggies and some raw veggies and just the best balsamic dressing ever with like lots of fresh herbs. My dad is having a barbecue today for all of his like hockey friends, and he asked if I could make a vegan side dish for him, and I just recently posted this recipe to my blog and he was like, this looks really good, could you make it for me? So I'm doing that today for him, but I thought that I would film it and show you how to make this amazing recipe. So I just have my salted water boiling here. I'm gonna do a mix of rotini and macaroni. I think it'll just be kind of like fun to have two different shapes. You can just do all the same one, of course, and I'm making a double batch of this. Actually, probably gonna be like more like a triple batch of this recipe than the one that's on my blog, but that one did make a lot too. And I'm not putting tofu in this one, so this one's gonna be like slightly different from the recipe below, but like the dressing and everything is the same. So yeah, I'm gonna do these two. Okay, I'm just gonna chop up one red onion, and I'm going to cook the onion just because I feel like raw onion can really overpower the flavors of salad, especially like pasta salad. Yeah, I just feel like some things are just better cooked in this recipe, but obviously like the tomatoes and cucumber are gonna be raw. But yeah, so I'm just gonna chop this up. And yeah, I thought I'd just update you guys while I do this. There's not a whole lot new, honestly, in our life. Greg, if you're new here, Greg's my husband, and I just booked a trip to Europe for September. We're going to Barcelona, France, Italy, and Spain, and part of it's a cruise, so I'm really excited. We haven't been anywhere since we went to London on our honeymoon in October, so I'm like very, very excited for that. This summer we're actually going to be at my parents' cottage quite a bit as well, which is in PEI, which is like an island close to Nova Scotia where we live. But not much else is new, honestly. We've just been working. Greg is like killing it on his Instagram. So it was actually, this week was like his 1-year anniversary of starting his Instagram page. I'm just gonna chop up some asparagus. He's like almost gonna hit 70,000 followers on his page, which is so insane for only having done it for a year. Like, I'm just so proud of him and like how much he's learned. We were working together on my stuff for like a while before he started his page, and the whole time I was like bugging him. I was like, okay, you make really good food. I feel like there is a niche for this online and you should start a page. And then he finally did, and now it's just going so well. So I've got some asparagus too. But yeah, the dogs are good. That's pretty much it. We've just been chilling. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, you definitely should, because we post on Instagram every single day, whereas I post on YouTube like once a week. So yeah, follow us on Instagram. Also, this one says it takes 11 minutes to cook, and this one only takes 7. So I'm just gonna put this one in, set a timer for 4 minutes, and then I'll put the other one in. And then also over here, I'm just going to pan fry the onion and asparagus just lightly with like a little bit of salt and pepper. You don't want to overcook them, but I just want to like generally cook them a little bit. Okay, so I've got a ton of fresh herbs from my little herb garden. So I've got some parsley, 2 types of basil, and some thyme, but you can kind of just do any combination of any of those. Dill would be really good. I didn't have any dill, so I kind of just bunch them all like this. Then the last thing that we have to make is the dressing. Okay, so I like to just do it in a jar so that I can shake it all together, and the recipe is on my website. I'm kind of just gonna eyeball it because I made a little bit more than double. So you want some olive oil. I'm gonna probably do about like half-ish a cup, maybe a bit more. And then you want a little less than half the amount of olive oil for balsamic vinegar. The maple syrup, just a bit to sweeten it, maybe like a couple tablespoons. Some lemon juice, a couple tablespoons of that. And then just some salt and pepper. Again, like I said, I'm eyeballing this. And then what I did is I put in some of the herbs into the dressing so that it kind of like infuses the dressing when you shake it up. And then I just put the rest of the herbs like into the salad. So I'm gonna put the lid on, shake it up. This kind of emulsifies it with the vinegar and the oil and makes it like kind of thick and a little bit creamy. So you can see like on the lid, see how it's not separated anymore? It's like emulsified. So I split the veggies into 2 bowls because I thought that I would probably need it. A lot. So I'm gonna add half of the noodles. Mix it. Do herbs. Add in half the dressing. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna add is some vegan feta. So this is Violife, and I'm just going to, just like regular feta, crumble it into the salad, and I'm just gonna do half the block in each. Okay, I'm stealing a little taste. It's such a nice mix of like fresh from the herbs and the cucumber and tomato, like a really almost like sweet caramelized flavor from the red onions, which is why I love cooking red onions for stuff like this, because I just find it like so harsh and overpowering as a flavor when they're not cooked. But in this, they're just like little pockets of like sweetness, which is so nice. The dressing is amazing. Oh, it's so good. And the vegan feta is so good in this. Okay, so I'm gonna cover these up and pop them in the fridge because my dad is coming to pick them up in like an hour. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just feel like so summery right now. I will link the other recipe below. Like I said, it's basically the same, the dressing's the same, but you can honestly just use whatever you have in your kitchen. Like if you had some corn or something as well, I feel like that would just add such a nice sweetness too. So yeah, you can kind of just do anything. So I really hope you guys try this out, and if you do, make sure to take a photo and tag me on Instagram. I'm at itslivb, or you can leave a rating and review on the blog post on my website. I would appreciate that so much as well. That is everything for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.